It was the castle that broke the sister wives, a $1 million mansion on a wooded hill that became the ultimate symbol of favoritism, jealousy, and the death of the Brown family dream. For years, Robyn Brown's sprawling 5-bedroom, 4-bathroom home has been the gilded cage at the center of this family's slow-motion collapse. While other wives struggled in rentals and RVs, Robyn and Kody lived like royalty, defending their palace against a chorus of criticism from the family and the fans. But tonight, the walls of that palace are coming down. An exclusive source deep inside the Flagstaff real estate community has just leaked shocking news. Kody and Robyn Brown have quietly met with top-tier realtors to begin the process of listing their controversial mansion for sale. This isn't a rumor. This is the first step in a desperate move that signals the end of their Flagstaff era and exposes a truth they have tried to hide for years. They are putting on a brave face, spinning a story about being empty nesters, but we've got the inside story on the real reasons they're running: a devastating financial crisis and an emotional collapse so profound they can no longer stay in the town that has become their personal graveyard. Before we unpack the web of financial desperation and emotional turmoil that is forcing them out of their dream home, help me out and give this video a huge like and make sure you are subscribed to COCO Gossip with that notification bell on. This story is just breaking and the details are going to get even wilder. You won't want to miss it. Alright, let's pull back the curtain on Kody and Robyn's crumbling empire. So, the official story that Kody and Robyn will inevitably try to sell to TLC cameras and the public is a simple, relatable one. We're empty nesters. The house is just too big for us now. They'll talk about how Solomon and Ariella are the only little ones left and that they want to downsize, maybe travel more, and enjoy a simpler life now that the plural family chaos is over. They will frame this as a positive, proactive choice. A new chapter. On the surface, it almost sounds plausible. 5 bedrooms is a lot. But let's apply even a tiny bit of scrutiny, and this fairy tale completely falls apart. First, are they really empty nesters? Let's do a quick head count. As of our last update, Dayton and Aurora, both adults, are still living at home. So right off the bat, the term empty nesters is a lie. That's 2 bedrooms occupied. Then you have Solomon and Ariella. That's 4 out of 5 bedrooms spoken for. This isn't an empty house, it's a house that is still very much in use. The narrative is a carefully constructed PR spin designed to mask the real motivation. Second, let's talk about Robyn. This is the woman who famously sobbed over the prospect of having to move into a home that wasn't her perfect rental, let alone one she owned. This mansion was her ultimate prize. It was her security. It was the physical proof that she was the head wife, the favored wife. It has a wet bar, multiple living areas, a massive kitchen, a 4-car garage, and a porch with breathtaking views. This is not a home that a person like Robyn gives up willingly. For years, she has equated her physical home with her emotional security. The idea that she would voluntarily leave her fortress to downsize into a smaller, less grand home goes against every single thing we know about her character and her motivations. It's a story concocted out of desperation, not desire. And finally, the timing. If they wanted to downsize, why now? Why not a year ago? Why not a year from now? The timing is critical because it points to external pressures, not internal desires. They are not choosing to leave, they are being forced to leave. This isn't a strategic life change, it's a panicked retreat. So, if the empty nester story is a facade, what is the desperate truth hiding behind it? Well, as it always does with the Browns, it comes down to 2 things: money and misery. Let's start with the most critical factor. They are broke. Or more accurately, they are house poor on a catastrophic level. For over a decade, the Brown family operated on a plural income model. Kody and Robyn's lavish lifestyle was subsidized by the hard work and income of Mary, Janelle, and Christine. It was Janelle's sensible financial planning and Christine and Mary's income from their MLM ventures that kept the entire enterprise afloat. That financial engine is gone. Christine took her income and her TLC storyline to Utah. Janelle, a major contributor, is out. And Mary, with her B&B and other ventures, is no longer funding the family pot. Suddenly, Kody and Robyn are left to support their massive lifestyle on their own. Their primary income is their paycheck from Sister Wives, a show that is now documenting their failure and has arguably passed its peak popularity. Let's do the math on their expenses. They purchased this home in 2019 for $890,000. Property taxes in that area of Flagstaff are not cheap. We're talking well over $8,000 a year. Add in a hefty mortgage payment, utilities for a 4,400 square foot home, HOA fees, and the costs of supporting 2 adult children and 2 younger children. The financial burn rate is immense. Our sources say they've been struggling for a while, but the final nail in the coffin was Janelle's threat of legal action over Coyote Pass. As we discussed in our last video, Janelle's fight to get her life savings back from that failed land deal has likely forced Kody and Robyn's hand. They need to liquidate assets to pay her off or to fund a legal defense. The mansion is their only major asset they can cash in on. They are selling their dream home to pay for their past mistakes. It is the ultimate financial karma. But the money is only half of the story. The other half is the unbearable weight of the emotional ghosts haunting them in Flagstaff. This town was supposed to be their promised land. Instead, it became the stage for their family's public execution. Every corner of Flagstaff holds a painful memory. This is the town where Kody's relationships with his older children completely shattered. It's where Christine finally found the courage to leave him. It's where Janelle was relegated to an RV while he lived in luxury. And most tragically, it's the town where Garrison Brown passed away. We must tread carefully and respectfully here, but it is impossible to ignore the profound impact his death must have had on the family's ability to remain in that city. That home, that town, is now forever linked with the most devastating loss of their lives. For any family, staying in a place so saturated with grief can be unbearable. For a family already as fractured and publicly scrutinized as the Browns, it might just be impossible. They are not just running from debt, they are running from pain. They are running from the judgment of a community that has watched their hypocrisy for years. They are running from the ghosts of the family they destroyed. So where do they go? The speculation is already running wild. Some say they'll retreat to St. George, Utah to be closer to Robyn's family and Kody's remaining allies. Others think they might move to a more affordable state entirely, somewhere they can live anonymously, away from the prying eyes of the public. The one thing that seems certain is that their grand Flagstaff experiment is over. The sale of this house is more than just a real estate transaction. It is an admission of defeat. It's the final, undeniable proof that the plural family was a financial and emotional failure. The queen is being forced to abandon her castle not because she wants to, but because the kingdom has gone bankrupt and the grounds are haunted. This is the end of Kody and Robyn's reign and the beginning of their desperate scramble for survival. What do you think is the main reason they're selling? Is it purely financial, or is it the emotional weight of it all? Let me know your theories in the comments. Thank you for joining me on COCO Gossip. We'll see you for the next update.
She was the wife who was told she was a basement dweller, the one who was denied intimacy, respect, and a voice at the family table. For over a decade, we watched Christine Brown's light slowly dim under the suffocating weight of a failing plural marriage. But then, she did the impossible. She packed her bags, left Kody Brown, and chose herself. And now she's getting the ultimate reward. Tonight, we can exclusively report that the queen who escaped the castle is about to get her own kingdom. Sources deep within TLC's production offices have confirmed that the network has officially greenlit a brand new series starring Christine and her new husband, David Woolley. This isn't just a special or a web series. This is a full-season, primetime spin-off show. And it is Kody and Robyn Brown's absolute worst nightmare. They've lost control of the narrative, and Christine is about to tell her story, her whole story, on her own terms, in a show that will celebrate everything her old life wasn't. Joy, partnership, and genuine love. We have the inside scoop on the show's secret title, which family members are signing on to join the cast, and the furious behind-the-scenes reaction from a spiraling Kody Brown who sees this as the ultimate betrayal. Before we unpack every juicy detail of the show that is about to change the Sister Wives universe forever, do your girl a favor. Show some love for Christine's victory lap by hitting that like button, and make sure you are subscribed to COCO Gossip with all notifications turned on. This is the beginning of a whole new war, and you won't want to miss a single shot fired. All right, let's dive into the spinoff that is about to set TLC on fire. The first thing you need to know is that this spinoff is being designed to be the complete opposite of Sister Wives. Where Sister Wives has become dark, depressing, and claustrophobic, Christine's new show, currently being developed under the working title Christine's Second Act, is being built around one central theme: light. The entire concept is to create an aspirational, feel-good series about finding happiness after escaping a toxic situation. Think less dramatic family meetings on couches and more sun-drenched Utah landscapes, road trips, and genuine, unscripted laughter. The pitch that sold the network was simple. Follow a woman rediscovering herself, her voice, and true partnership in midlife. It's a story that resonates with millions of viewers who have been rooting for her for years. So, who is part of this new universe? The cast list is where it gets truly explosive. Obviously, the show will center on Christine and David's life as newlyweds. We're going to see them blending their families, navigating life with Truly, and building their future together. A key focus will be on their partnership. David, as we've seen, is everything Kody wasn't: present, attentive, and openly affectionate. The show will heavily feature their dynamic, cooking together, working on their house, and supporting each other's goals. This is the fairy tale ending fans have been desperate to see. This is not just Christine's show, it's a showcase for her children, who have largely been sidelined on Sister Wives for years. Expect to see Mykelti and Tony as major supporting characters, bringing their chaotic, fun energy. Aspen and Mitch will likely make appearances, representing the more settled, quiet side of the family. And of course, Truly will be a huge part of the show as she adjusts to her new life and new stepdad. But the real casting bombshell? The spin-off will heavily feature the children Kody has alienated. We're talking Pete finally getting to speak his mind, and especially Gwendolyn and her wife Beatrice. Featuring an openly gay couple thriving and being embraced within the family is a massive step forward and a direct contrast to the conservative, patriarchal world Kody tried to build. And now for the move that is a calculated dagger to Kody's heart. Confirm that Janelle Brown has signed on as a major recurring guest star. She won't be in every episode, but she will be a significant presence. We'll see her visiting Christine for holidays, taking girls' trips, and serving as Christine's main confidant. This is a genius move by TLC. They are solidifying the narrative that the only successful marriage to come out of Sister Wives was the friendship between Christine and Janelle. It gives Janelle a platform and a paycheck outside of Kody's control, and creates a powerful storyline of sisterhood and solidarity that will be the emotional core of the series. The show will be a weekly dose of everything fans have been begging for: Christine's happiness, the kids' perspectives, and a celebration of female empowerment. It's designed to be a ratings juggernaut, and that is precisely why Kody and Robyn are in a full-blown panic. To understand Kody and Robyn's reaction, you have to understand their psychology. For them, this isn't a television show. This is a betrayal of the highest order and a complete loss of the one thing Kody craves more than anything: control. Kody is apoplectic. He is reportedly telling people that Christine is monetizing his pain and exploiting the family for fame and money. The hypocrisy, of course, is breathtaking, as this is a man who has filmed his family's every crisis for over a decade for a paycheck. But his real fear isn't about money, it's about the narrative. For years, Kody has been the star of Sister Wives. He was the patriarch, the center of the universe. He controlled what was said, what was filmed to a degree, and how he was portrayed. With Christine's second act, he is powerless. He is now just a character in her story, and he's the villain. He is terrified of what she'll say when she's no longer afraid of his reaction. Will she talk about the real reason he stopped being intimate with her? Will she expose more details about his financial favoritism towards Robyn? Will she detail the emotional neglect that her children endured? Her new show gives her a massive international platform to tell her truth, completely unfiltered by his influence. He can't control it, and it's driving him insane. This spinoff effectively erases his authority and turns his ex-wife into a bigger star than he is. For a man with an ego as fragile as Kody's, this is the ultimate humiliation. While Kody is loud in his anger, Robyn's reaction is said to be one of quiet, cold terror. Robyn's entire public persona is built on being the sweet, misunderstood wife who just wanted a loving family. She has carefully crafted an image of a victim caught in the crossfire. Christine's spin-off shatters that image forever. In the fairy tale narrative of Christine's second act, Robyn is, by default, the evil queen in the castle that Christine had to escape. The new show will constantly, whether explicitly or implicitly, compare Christine's new, happy life with the misery she left behind, a misery that began the moment Robyn entered the family. It cements Robyn's legacy in the public eye as the woman who broke the Brown family. Furthermore, it's a direct threat to her financial security. If Christine's show becomes a massive hit, what happens to Sister Wives? The original show becomes a bleak, sad echo of what it once was, focusing on a bitter man and his one remaining wife living in a state of perpetual defensiveness. Ratings could plummet, leading to the show's cancellation. Christine's success could mean the end of Robyn's TLC paycheck. From TLC's perspective, this is a brilliant and ruthless business decision. They are simply following the audience. They know viewers are tired of the darkness of Sister Wives and are desperate for a positive resolution. By giving Christine her own show, they get to have their cake and eat it too. They now have two shows in the same universe, which they can cross-promote. Imagine the ratings for a crossover event where Christine and Cody have to attend the same family graduation or wedding, with cameras from both shows capturing the tension from two different perspectives. It's a reality TV producer's dream. They are building a Sister Wives cinematic universe, and Christine is their new star player. This spin-off is more than just a new TV show. It's a cultural moment. It's a declaration that Christine Brown is no longer a supporting character in Kody Brown's story. She is a hero of her own. She got the man, she got the happiness, and now she's getting the last word. What do you think? Will you be watching Christine's new show? And what do you think this means for the future of Sister Wives? Drop all your thoughts in the comments below. I can't wait to read them. Thanks for joining me on COCO Gossip.